Hello everybody, today Norma and I have gone after my shift with Murray to Cumberland, the mountain bike area designed for the mountain bikers, bought and reserved for the mountain
Time 6
bikers.
minutes. Distance 0.42 kilometers. Average pace 13 minutes 58 seconds per kilometer. Workout average pace 14 minutes 1 second per kilometer.
Here we're on mountain bike trails, hiking as best we can, up and away. We come here each year to check out the forest. So Norma's listening to her Russian story. I am just talking to you guys.
Time 7 minutes. Distance 0.50 kilometers. Average pace 13 minutes 59 seconds per kilometer. Workout average pace 14 minutes 5 seconds per kilometer.
This is quite technical. Less so if you're walking, but on a mountain bike this would be quite tricky. We're on a trail called Mama Bear. All the mountain bike trails have got funky names. I will try and remember to read the names to you as we progress along the trail system. We seem to be following the edge of a creek here. Somewhere in this area there's the Comox Lake. And at the moment we are on the dry side on well-dirted trails. The mountain bikers have a quick way up, which is more like a gravel fire road. This is...
Time 8 minutes. Distance 0.56 kilometers. Average pace 14 minutes 4 seconds per kilometer. Workout
This is
average
the
pace 14
side
minutes 1 second per
trail
kilometer.
that is more for the slower cyclists, the ones that don't want to come barreling down, that can wend their way up this way. You remember this tree, Norma? The one with all the pixie things? I took a picture of this last year. So 2 shifts down and 2 to go. I have Monday and Tuesday morning to do with Murray, and then we're all heading back to Victoria, our own separate ways.
Time 9 minutes. Distance 0.64 kilometers. Average pace 13 minutes 10 seconds per kilometer. Workout average pace 13 minutes 58 seconds per kilometer.
As you can hear, Samantha's on the job. Today I only need an hour and 8 minutes, but I think we're probably going to be hiking for more than that today, but that's okay, as long as I meet my goal. I have declared a few extra minutes for the journey when I was walking around, loading and unloading the car, and unloading the car when we got to the Kingfisher. Now I'm climbing quite steep. As I was saying to Norma, I'm going to be riding the pause button so that I don't have to talk continuously if I have nothing to say, like right about here.
Time 10 minutes. Distance 0.71 kilometers. Average pace 14 minutes 57 seconds per kilometer. Workout average pace 14 minutes 3 seconds per kilometer.
I do have my good camera with me today, so I can take hopefully some half-decent photographs to illustrate this episode. Basically, we're looking for thimbleberries. The last set of pictures I took was some unidentified berries at the time, but I have now found out that they are called thimbleberries by some ethnic peoples. I'm not sure if that's the American name, the Canadian name, who knows. But you know how you do it. You look at the image and then you go through image search on the computer and look for the closest version of the thimbleberry.
Distance 0.87 kilometers. Average pace 11 minutes 9 seconds per kilometer. Workout average pace 13 minutes 42 seconds per kilometer.
So as I keep reminding you, there's 2 sets of paces. One is the current and the other one is the overall pace. I'm going to take a picture of this fungus here. Hang on a second, let me pause the recording. So I took a picture of as yet unidentified fungus on a tree stump. So as yet, no thimbleberries. But I will call it looking for thimbleberries. You can see this one has been used by the bikes. They've managed to grind right onto the log there. Yep, the bikers definitely leave a slightly different profile on the side of the trail than hikers. They tend to take the outside of the swooping downhills. This Mama Bear trail looks more like a semi-technical downhill by the way the corners have been rounded out. This is probably the more popular as a descending trail. We seem to be getting to the top of Mama Bear here, and then it crosses.
Time 16 minutes. Distance 1.13 kilometers. Average pace 15 minutes 27 seconds per kilometer. Workout average pace 14 minutes 3 seconds per kilometer.
It crosses one of the main drags to the top. So I believe this trail is called Two and a Juice.
Time 17 minutes. Distance 1.16 kilometers.
Juice,
Average pace 28 minutes 31 seconds per kilometer.
J-U-I-C-E.
Workout average pace 14 minutes 30 seconds per kilometer.
It crosses with Buggered Pig. Yep, most difficult. So we'll go this way. Two and a Juice continues up this way. Up, up, up. Ever upward for the moment anyway. We're going to have quite a good down section after we reach maximum altitude.
Time 18 minutes. Distance 1.24 kilometers. Average pace 15 minutes 28 seconds per kilometer. Workout average pace 14 minutes 33 seconds per kilometer.
So still no thimbleberries. We've seen some other berries, the Oregon grape and a tree with little
Time
red
19 minutes. Distance 1.30
berries.
kilometers. Average pace 14 minutes 33 seconds per kilometer. Workout average pace 14 minutes 32 seconds per kilometer.
I thought I saw a mountain biker coming down, but it might... Oh, here he goes. Hang on, bike. Hi. Yep, he was a bike. Lucky we didn't meet him on this corner. So we have to be careful because they are moving quite quickly and their bikes are made of steel or aluminum. I don't think you'll find any carbon fiber frames. They would be too fragile. One bump and they're broken.
Time 20 minutes. Distance 1.36 kilometers. Average pace 16 minutes 30 seconds per kilometer. Workout average pace 14 minutes 38 seconds per kilometer.
So we've got up
Time for hydration.
20 minutes into our hike. We're already pretty high up on the trail. Excuse me, I'm not brave enough to ride a trail like this. This would scare the pants off me. I like to have firm footing beneath me and no sheer drop-offs. I'm definitely not traveling at speed. This reminds me of an ultramarathon that I did in Vancouver on the North Shore, which was 50k, and you had the choice of either riding the first lap and running the second, or running both laps, or riding both laps. 25k of technical trails.
Time 22 minutes. Distance 1.50 kilometers. Average pace 14 minutes 25 seconds per kilometer. Workout average pace 14 minutes 38 seconds per kilometer.
I chose to run the two loops, but on the second loop, the mountain bikers had completed their first loop and came zooming by us. They were a force of nature. You really had to dodge them. You had to think, well, where would he not go? And then dive into the bushes to keep away from being creamed by a ute on a bike. So now we're getting a bit of downhill, but it's going to take us to the next rise, I'm pretty sure. We've done this one before. It's going to take us over to the fire road, which will be the quick descent back. So we're up to about 2 kilometers of hiking in the midday heat. We're having a bit of a mini heat wave here. I have to remember to drink when my app tells me to. I do have camera, voice recorder, and water today, so I'm fully loaded. Plus I had a big lunch. So I wasn't too keen on running on a full stomach.
Distance 1.64 kilometers. Average pace 11 minutes 34 seconds per kilometer. Workout average pace 14 minutes 30 seconds per kilometer.
So now I'm moving faster than my average pace because, as I was saying, we're going slightly downhill. Going cross country now. Through to the next rise. This looks like another side of a creek type trail. The smell of the forest is quite hypnotic. So I'm taking a few pictures on the way. Now we're going down to the next up. Let me go by you, Norma. Thank you.
Time 26 minutes. Distance 1.77 kilometers. Average pace 20 minutes 42 seconds per kilometer. Workout average pace 14 minutes 39 seconds per kilometer.
Yeah, to think that I can walk at 9 minutes 45 on the flat. This stuff is way more technical. I wouldn't be running this much faster than I'm hiking it, to tell you the truth. There's never really long stretches of runnable section. It's all just up, down, over a rock, under a tree kind of stuff. Roots, technical, twisty, white knuckle stuff. Nothing you could really gain any speed on unless you were a fearless mountain biker, which I am not. Okay, having had that big lunch today.
Time 27 minutes. Distance 1.85 kilometers. Average pace 13 minutes 14 seconds per kilometer. Workout average pace 14 minutes 36 seconds per kilometer.
Having had that big lunch, all the water that I'm drinking now is helping with my digestion, which is important. I really don't want to have all that food stopped in the middle of my gut, not doing anything. I have been reprimanded by my wife to make sure that I eat more and drink less. So that's what I'm doing, trying to keep in her good books. This is a little bit easier now. This has got a bit of pea gravel, as you can hear underfoot. I think I know where this is going to take us out. There's going to be that wide fire road. And that would...
28 minutes. Distance 1.93 kilometers. Average pace 12 minutes 37 seconds per kilometer. Workout average pace 14 minutes 30 seconds per kilometer.
That would be the halfway mark. And then we could wend our way back. But we're not out of the woods yet. Literally, we're still in the thick of it. And we still haven't found any thimbleberries, but I think that fire road is where we will find the thimbleberries. That's when we will stop and have our dessert. So we're now on Lost and Found. The name of this trail is Lost and Found. We're heading back up again, away from the fire road. It's a little bit too early to turn back just yet. Give Norma a chance to listen to some more chapters of her Russian story. Her problem is occasionally she's listening to it and then she falls asleep and then has to go back until she hears something that she remembers. But it is a good story. I'm not sure who wrote it. Sounds like a translation of some famous author. Nabokov, maybe, I don't know.
Time 30 minutes. Distance 2.10 kilometers. Average pace 14 minutes 15 seconds per kilometer. Workout average pace 14 minutes 19 seconds per kilometer. Halfway to your goal.
So the book is called The Patriots by Sana
Krasikov.
It's excellent. Auto cost.
But why is there sometimes a male narrator and sometimes a female narrator?
Because they have two narrators.
They take it in turns.
Whoa, I'm on book 6, chapter 4.
Workout resumed.
Each of the chapters is over an hour.
Oh, wow. Like in true Russian style, like War and Peace. You see this corner? This is definitely one that you want to jump to that side if they're coming down, because they want to go on this side. It's like being a bowling ball in a chute. But there is a huge structure up there. Looks like a water tank.
Time 31 minutes. Distance 2.14 kilometers. Average pace 18 minutes 27 seconds per kilometer. Workout average pace 14 minutes 24 seconds per kilometer.
I think they were building that last year when we were here. We're coming back out onto the fire road here again, but at a higher level. This is the Lost and Found Trail. Alright, so this is the Found Link. The other trail was called Lost and Found. We're heading up behind the new structure, which would almost certainly be built on the fire road. That's how they got the materials up here. So this link trail will take us still higher on the fire road. And then we have about 20 minutes to hike back downhill, looking for the elusive berries. So it still keeps going up here. This, I'm imagining, would be one of the descents, one of the technical descents for the boys on their bikes. Mind you, I say boys, but there are some quite mature men who ride mountain bikes. A lot of them are probably ex-runners who wanted to stay fit after their doctors warned them to pack in the running game. If they want to stay competitive, they might as well do some other sport at a competitive level. It won't wreck their bodies quite as much. Or they can back off, which is my theory. I backed off my intensity and continued with my sport of choice. The male ego is a strange thing.
2.31 kilometers. Average pace 14 minutes 9 seconds per kilometer. Workout average pace 14 minutes 40 seconds per kilometer.
So I'm still slightly ahead of my pace at the current time. Pretty soon I'll be whittling away at that big number and making it smaller and smaller. But that's not really going to happen until we start heading back down the hill. We're now out in the full sun at the top of this mound, heading across to the trail for the descent.
Time 35 minutes. Distance 2.37 kilometers. Average pace 15 minutes 34 seconds per kilometer. Workout average pace 14 minutes 41 seconds per kilometer.
Yeah, it's about 3 minutes slower than what I expect it to be at the end. I think we're getting back to a bench where Norma and I sat and had our picnic last year. I see her coming around the corner. I think we're getting close to the bench now. It might just be up here at the top. Just a little bit further, and then we're going to go down the fire road. Are you tired or hot or both? So we've made a course error and we've changed back to backtracking now until we reach a more navigable area. We seem to be heading downhill now,
Distance 2.54 kilometers.
which
Average
is good.
pace 17 minutes 46 seconds per kilometer. Workout average pace 14 minutes 53 seconds per kilometer.
Okay, I'll get back to you later when we have made some progress in the right direction. So we're heading the right way now, heading back towards the fire road. It was my mistake to try and get behind the new structure. We're probably going to see the new structure anyway, but Norma's ankle is bothering her. She doesn't really like all this technical stuff. But at least we're not running it. It always seems shorter when you backtrack. Seems like we came a long way the wrong way, and it's quite quick before we're back onto the right way.
Time 40 minutes. Distance 2.70 kilometers. Average pace 13 minutes 45 seconds per kilometer. Workout average pace 14 minutes 50 seconds per kilometer. Time for hydration.
So that's the 40-minute mark now. Now we might stop to pick
Time
some...
46 minutes. Distance 3.10 kilometers. Average pace 13 minutes 42 seconds per kilometer. Workout average pace 14 minutes 50 seconds per kilometer.
Now we're looking for the thimbleberries, which we know are in season. And this looks like Oregon grape. So this is now a 5-meter wide gravel service road, fire road, call it what you will. This is the way the mountain bikers get to the top of the hill, and then they go down those little windy ones that we came up. Ferns and berries, but not the thimbleberry. Well, it's pretty
Time
hot
47
now.
minutes. Distance 3.18 kilometers. Average pace 12 minutes 29 seconds per kilometer. Workout average pace 14 minutes 46 seconds per kilometer.
Yeah, that should come down to about 12 and a half by the time we get to the bottom, get back to Cumberland, where the car is parked. Hopefully it'll be in the shade by the time we get back. Who knows? Tonight we are going out for a meal in Comox. We tried to make a reservation, but they don't have anything available because they have half of the restaurant closed off. Obviously, if their first sittings are finished, then they'll have tables for later arrivals, but they close at 10 tonight. So we should get our meal in sometime around 8. But it's
Time
come
48
over
minutes.
and hope for the best.
3.25 kilometers. Average pace 12 minutes 7 seconds per kilometer. Workout average pace 14 minutes 42 seconds per kilometer.
So the current was 12:07 and the overall is 14. Those numbers are going to get closer and closer together. Yep, it's been interesting to see how these people up island do their thing. I'm determined to eat some thimbleberries before we finish this hike. Otherwise I'm going to have to think of a completely different name. Mind you, I could call it eluded by the salmon, by the thimbleberries. There's a 3 kilometer.
Distance 3.35 kilometers. Average pace 11 minutes per kilometer. Workout average pace 14 minutes 36 seconds per kilometer.
There you go. There's a couple of bikers coming up. Hello. Hi. Hi there. So the sign here says 3K down. So that's good to know. No more climbing for us. What are those plants? Are they lupins?
Lupins.
But that's not digitalis, that's a slightly different.
It's like
Time 50 minutes. Distance 3.43 kilometers.
Yeah.
Average pace 11 minutes 56 seconds per kilometer. Workout average pace 14 minutes 32 seconds per kilometer.
So we're now choosing to walk on the shady side of the trail, as it is the height of this heat. There are some thimbleberries, but they're in the dust. They're at the dog pee level. Two more cyclists coming up. Hello. They're cranking their gears. That's good. They have special gears for these steep climbs. We found some more berries? Yep, we have actually found some thimbleberry. Yippee!
Time 51 minutes. Distance 3.50 kilometers. Average pace 14 minutes
Yep.
21 seconds
They're
per
just
kilometer.
as good.
Workout average pace 14 minutes 32 seconds per kilometer. Auto paused.
Spotted by Norma. Oh yeah. Did you want me to pick this for you?
Workout resumed.
All right. So finally, we found some thimbleberries 50 minutes into our hike. So that trail off to the side is called Quacker. I can hear the sound of cars. So I can call this episode In Search of the Thimbleberries. And I'm spitting out the pips. But as we decided yesterday, I don't think these berries would make it to market because they're very fragile. You can't really touch them without damaging them. And nobody really wants to buy damaged fruit.
Time 52 minutes. Distance 3.56 kilometers. Average pace 15 minutes 51 seconds per kilometer. Workout average pace 14 minutes 33 seconds per kilometer.
So Mama Bear would be down there. That's the way we came up on Mama Bear. And this is the way the bikers come up. And then they go down Mama Bear. Or many of the other trails. This is like their super highway to get the altitude that they need. So they work on the way up and they coast on the way down. which is a nice way to do it, I guess. I think this is where we started our hike. Yep, there's the information hut with the maps and stuff.
Distance 3.66 kilometers. Average pace 11 minutes 58 seconds per kilometer. Workout average pace 14 minutes 30 seconds per kilometer.
Hi there.
Where is that potholes?
What? The potholes? I'm not sure. I know that Sook potholes is nowhere near here. This isn't anywhere near Sook. But there is the Comox Lake is down that road.
Okay.
This one is the mountain bikers road. Watch out for these biker behind you.
Where did they want to go?
The potholes.
Potholes?
I don't know.
We're not from here. We're from Victoria.
Oh yeah.
Are you from
we
Victoria?
know where the potholes are in Souk.
Autocross.
Oh yeah, sorry.
But not here. We're hundreds of kilometers from Souk. Anyway, have a nice hike. This is all like this everywhere. There's trails. If you want to go to the top quickly, you go up this middle. If you want to go up slowly, you go up the side trails. But watch out for the mountain bikers because they come down quite fast.
They're coming down. They're never going up behind you.
yeah.
Two different
No.
Thank you.
Anyway, don't get lost.
Have fun.
If you think you're lost, just come back the way you came.
Workout resumed.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yep. They're probably from Victoria too. Anyway, so we made it back safely. How's your knee or your ankle or whatever? Was it your ankle? Yeah, your foot.
Because when the angle gets too sharp, I can't do that.
Yeah, no, because that's the stress point. And we're just going to take a photograph of the map.
3.73 kilometers. Average pace 13 minutes 44 seconds per kilometer. Workout average pace 14 minutes 39 seconds per kilometer.
So our friends are coming back. They don't want to go any further into the woods. But you can see there's a whole network of trails
Autocross.
snaking everywhere. Yeah.
Workout resumed.
It's probably not a good day to get lost. Hey?
Someone told me like, there's a yellow gate and from there we have to take a right. So,
This looks
no, actually we couldn't find anything there.
nothing on the map. Was this person a friend of yours?
Oh, yeah?
Was it a friend who told you which way to go?
No. Actually, I saw some bikers over there.
Yeah.
So I just talk to them usually, casually, and
Yeah.
they just told me like, there's a 20 minutes walk from here.
20 minutes.
Time 55
Oh,
minutes. Distance
okay.
3.77
Maybe they
kilometers.
meant
Average
down
pace
towards
13 minutes,
the
26 seconds per kilometer.
lake.
Workout average pace 14 minutes 30
These
seconds per
people
kilometer.
might help you. Because as I say, we're not from here. Hi. Hello. So that might be the potholes down there, the yellow gate, and turn right. Anyway, because it could be a 20-minute walk down to the lake. So it looks as if I got my 36 minutes in. I got 33 now, and we're not quite back at the car.
Four minutes.
4
Time
minutes to
56
go.
minutes. Distance 3.85 kilometers. Average pace 13 minutes 5 seconds per kilometer. Workout average pace 14 minutes 33 seconds per kilometer.
Yeah, well, there you go. Sometimes the best made plans don't work out. But this one has been semi-successful. We got back into the car within an hour pretty much. Norma's had a good outing. We've seen most of the forest. We're now back in the land of the automobile. And I guess that will be my last episode from this part of the world until next year probably. But I will be recording when I get back to Victoria. Excuse me. And when I get back to Victoria, I have some good news. My e-bike apparently is ready for collection. So, waiting and being patient and giving the guy a chance to fix the bike hopefully has paid off. And by Wednesday next week, I will be riding my e-bike again. So, this is Carlos and Norma from Cumberland in British Columbia on Vancouver Island, saying goodbye to you once again. Bye bye.
Do we have to change the floor?
2 minutes. Time 58 minutes. Distance 3.99 kilometers. Average pace 13 minutes 54 seconds per kilometer. Workout average pace 14
Bulldogs
minutes
must be on a
32
leash,
seconds per
yeah.
kilometer.
Oh yeah, these are the Oregon grape. Yep, we're just about up to the hour now. Are they sweet?
Auto pause.
They're not sour.
Oh, that's good.
Workout.
Bye bye.